So you're curious about the most luxurious places to live in Kansas City. Well, let me tell you, these suburbs aren't just places to live, they're communities where lifestyle meets luxury. From breathtaking homes to top-rated schools and vibrant neighborhoods, these areas offer something truly special for anyone looking to settle down in style. But there's so much more to discover. In this video, we're counting down the top 10 most expensive suburbs in Kansas City, ranked by median home price. We'll dive into everything from price trends to top neighborhoods to schools and attractions that make each one of these suburbs very unique. Stick around until the very end for insights that you won't want to miss, and we're going to get after it right now. And if this is your first time on our channel and you want to know everything there is about living in Kansas City and its surrounding suburbs, then hit that subscribe button and tap that bell for notifications so that you can be one of the very first to know about the Kansas City housing market. Hello, my name is Jimmy Zell, and my wife Nikki and I are realtors with the Living in Kansas City team, and we get calls, texts, and emails every day from people just like you and you and you. And so whether you're moving in 7 days or 7 months, please feel free to reach out to us. All of our contact information is in that description box below. We'd love to help you make a smooth move to Kansas City or any of its amazing suburbs. Now let's jump into this list and see where your dream home could be. All right, let's go ahead and kick off this list of the top 10 most expensive suburbs in the Kansas City area. At number 10 comes in Liberty, Missouri. And Liberty is an awesome town. It's got the historic charm, one of the oldest cities in actually Missouri. It's in the northeast part of the Kansas City metro area. And here's some statistics for you. The median home price came in at $348,000 last year. But here's what's great. The price appreciation in Liberty is one of the highest. The last year, homes increased 17.8%. And then the last 5 years, 28.1% increase. Now, if you guys live in Liberty, let me know, leave some comments of why you love living in Liberty. And then also anyone that's following us, we've got videos specifically on Liberty. So just find them on our channel. We've got some pros and cons. We've got some neighborhood vlogs that will kind of show you some other price points as well. Some top subdivisions, you've got Clay Meadows, a Whitetail Pond, as well as Brentwood Manor. And then one of the things about Liberty, it's got some really, really cool attractions. You've got the downtown, the historic downtown area, of course. You'll find some good eating places down there. Great place to walk around. And of course, you've got some of the city and civil buildings down there as well. You got Stockdale Park in Liberty, the Liberty Jail historic site. And then the good thing about Liberty too is that even though you're in the northeast part of Kansas City, you've got a short drive down to the airport, and then of course major loops, highway loops around it that can get you everywhere you want to go. A real estate tip for you, because it's a little bit of a historic town, there are older homes there, that historic homes that if that is something that you're looking for. Of course, there's some new subdivisions out there. But one of the things that I would just share with you is, anytime you're looking into, homes that offer, some historic to them, they have that unique charm, but there's also some maintenance involved there. But Liberty comes in at number 10 at $348,000. All right, at number 9 is Lee Summit, Missouri. Lee Summit is one of our largest suburbs in the Kansas City metro area. Over 100,000 people live there. Now, the median home price came in at $372,000. Now, price appreciation last year, about 2.4% decrease. That's right, it actually went down, but the last 5 years, over 18% increase. Still, Lee Summit is an amazing place to live. Some of the top subdivisions are Lakewood, Winterset, and Raintree Lake. Some of the top attractions is that you'll find Longview Lake there, and then of course the famous and historic downtown Lee Summit, which has went through a major revitalization and has been awarded, has earned several awards for that revitalization. Lots of people that live in Lee Summit and the surrounding suburbs love to come down there. So much going on down there. Then you also have Paradise Park out there. One of the things is we have friends that love to go out to Longview Lake, plus the Christmas display around Longview Lake is really nice as well. The school district out there is top-notch. Lee Summit R7 School District, one of the top-notch school districts out there. And then a real estate tip for you is that there are waterfront properties in Lakewood that offer premium amenities and strong resale value. So those are, there's some great things that are happening out in Lee Summit. And also just remember this, we have videos on Lee Summit, so you can find those on our channel as well. But Lee Summit comes in at number 9 at $372,000. Our 8th most expensive suburb in Kansas City is Shawnee, Kansas. Now this one's near and dear to my heart because my kids grew up here. This one comes in at $407,500. And in terms of price appreciation, last year they had about a 2.5% increase. And then the last 5 years, though, 15% increase. Some of the top subdivisions, you've got Enchanted Lake Estates, Brittany Ridge, Woodland Place. And then what's great about Shawnee Mission Park, or Shawnee Mission, is that you've got the Shawnee Mission Park as well. And we've had so many memories there, from picnics to getting out on the water. And then also in Shawnee, you've got Wonderscope Children's Museum, and then Old Shawnee Town. Old Shawnee Days is a really big event there in Shawnee as well. Once again, our kids grew up there and our kids went to the school districts there. Just so you know, Shawnee has Shawnee Mission School District, plus also you've got the DeSoto School District that goes into some of Shawnee as well, but really top-notch schools again. And what's great about Shawnee is that the highway system around it makes it very ideal for commuters that are, want to get to downtown because you've got I-35 on one side of it and then 435 on the other. And then, of course, you got Shawnee Mission Parkway that runs you all the way through into downtown. If you live in Shawnee, definitely leave some comments below and tell us what you love about Shawnee. Of course, we have a lot of fond memories there because our children were raised in Shawnee. As kids graduated from Mill Valley, a couple of them did. And then, of course, we still have lots of clients that have bought homes in Shawnee. And so if Shawnee's on your radar, definitely let us know on that. But median home price comes in at $407,500 and puts Shawnee at number 8. Our 7th most expensive suburb in Kansas City is Olathe, Kansas. Now the median home price in Olathe came in at $455,848, and the price appreciation has been really good again. So last year about a 3.6% increase. The last 5 years, 20% increase. Some of the top subdivisions, Cedar Creek for sure is a big one, Prairie Highlands, and then of course Arbor Landing. These are some great subdivisions out there. I love Olathe. There's so much going on, especially down the downtown area. You've got Old Settlers Days, the Johnson County offices are all down there. You've got, I think it's called Fourth Fridays, maybe something like that. And so just a lot happening in Olathe, very historic town. You got the Mahaffey Stagecoach Stop and Farm down there. You got Lake Olathe, the Ernie Miller Nature Center is in Olathe. But one of the things that makes Olathe really great too is their public schools. Now this is another reason why that there's, as we go down this list, the schools are, all top 10. These schools are all big factors for people. A couple things real estate wise, Olathe offers a mix of new developments and established neighborhoods throughout the city. So on the east side, you've got a little bit more established neighborhoods. And then of course, there's a lot of new construction on the west side of Olathe as well. And so one thing I want to ask you, what do you think of this video, this type of video? Do you like this style of video? Or if there's any other types of videos that you would like us to create, definitely leave us a comment and let us know. And if you live in Olathe, definitely leave us a comment and tell us what you love about Olathe. So Olathe comes in at number 7, most expensive suburb in the Kansas City area. All right, let's talk about number 6, one of my favorite cities, Lenexa, Kansas. And the reason why I like it so much is there's just a lot to do there. Plus there's some good restaurants there to eat at as well. All these cities that I'm talking about, actually, we like a lot of the restaurants in these places. We're a bunch of foodies. But Lenexa, Kansas comes in at $476,750. Now, here's the thing about Lenexa. Lenexa is going through a major growth. Last year alone, the house price appreciation grew 10.2% increase. The last 5 years, 25% increase. And probably, because there's so many new amenities coming. And I know of a big, massive development happening off of K7 that's actually, because our church is there, that's going to really expand that area as well, from like 83rd all the way to actually the Prairie Star Parkway. And so massive development happening there. Plus you have the city, city center that just continues to grow. So many great things happening in Lenexa. So that's why it's putting it at number 6, because the median home price is at $476,750. Some of the top subdivisions, you've got Canyon Creek, Falcon Ridge, which we have friends that live in both of those. Cottonwood Canyon, another good one. But the top attractions, the Lenexa Public Market, Black Hoof Park, which is really cool. My wife and I love, taking the walk around that park. And also we've got videos on Lenexa. You'll actually Go find those videos. You'll see me doing some, video shots there. You got Sarco Park, Trails Park as well, which is really cool at Christmas time when they light that up. Then there's concerts, the Friday night, I think they call it Friday Night Sound Bites or something like that, down at the Lenexa Public Market. That's a really cool spot because we love it. We've been there with friends. Last time we went, when it was actually one of the last nights they had it there for this season, one of our favorite bands, the Groove Pilots, was down there. So fun place to go. Lenexa definitely is moving up in terms of the median home price. A real estate tip for you, there's lots of new construction going on. And so that means that, of course, properties are going to continue to appreciate, especially on that western side of Lenexa. When you get to near that K7 area, there's tons of development near just on the east side of that, as well as on the west side of it. And so, definitely worth taking a look at. So Lenexa comes in at number 6. Our number 5 most expensive suburb in Kansas City is Overland Park, Kansas. Now, Overland Park, Kansas, of course, is one of the top cities, not only in the Kansas City metro area, but also in the country. Comes in at number 5, best places to live by like livability.com or niche.com. Also like number 2, happiest place to live, and then also it's like number 2, best suburb to live in, as well. So just lots of rankings, lots of awards that Overland Park gets. A couple things about it. Comes in the median home price at $525,000. And last year they had an increase of about 2.4% in terms of appreciation. And then the last 5 years, 18% increase. Now, some of the top subdivisions in Overland Park, you got Lionsgate, you got Nottingham by the Green, Wilshire Farms, you've got Summerwood. Just some really cool subdivisions. And you're going to find out homes, it's sometimes hard to even find a home in that $500,000 range because they move so fast. And the reason why is because they have a lot of things happening in Overland Park. Some of the top attractions, you've got the Overland Park Arboretum, Prairie Fire Museum, the Deanna Rose Children's Farmstead, Heritage Park, so much going on. And of course, we got videos on our channel. Go find those as well. And if you live in Overland Park, definitely leave me a comment because Overland Park is one of our favorite places to go. So much to do there. We just finished taking the grandkids over to Deanna Rose when it was warm, as well as actually we had our client event at Deanna Rose this year, one of our client events at the Deanna Rose Farm. People loved it. And then also the Christmas lights there as well. And then the Arboretum, gosh, I tell you, it's beautiful. And then the farmers market in Overland Park. So a lot happening in there. The school districts, you've got Blue Valley, you've got Shawnee Mission, as well as Olathe, all kind of plug into Overland Park because it's a pretty good size, suburb. And just know, understand the schools do have a factor in terms of real estate. Homes within Blue Valley school district boundaries tend to have higher resale values. And so keep that in mind. And of course, we can help you, in terms of finding the perfect neighborhood in Overland Park, right? So if you have any questions on Overland Park, definitely reach out to us. We can help you answer that. But Overland Park comes in at number 5. All right, let's talk about the number 4 most expensive suburb of Kansas City, and that is Parkville, Missouri. I love Parkville. I told my wife if we wasn't living on the Kansas side, we would move to Parkville. And the reason why is because several things. But let me give you a couple of stats real quick. Median home price comes in at $550,000, and the price appreciation last year increased 5%. The last 5 years, 23% increase. Some of the top subdivisions, Wrist Lake, which is absolutely gorgeous, Thousand Oaks, and of course the National for all you golf fans out there. And so Parkville, because it's, what's really cool is you've got Park University there. You've got that English Landing Park because Parkville kind of borders the Missouri River. And then Parkville Nature Sanctuaries out there. It's just beautiful, the bluffs and where homes sit. And so that's why I really like Parkville. But also one other thing about Parkville is their school district is top notch. You've got that. And of course, like I said, if you want continuing education right there, you've got Park University, which is a very, very, popular college and university for students. But what's neat about Parkville too is the historic charm, that downtown area. There's some really good restaurants there in Parkville as well. As a matter of fact, not too far from there is also one of my favorite Brazilian steakhouses called Enchamas. And so on the way, right just outside of Parkville near Wrist Lake. And so, but a great city comes in at $550,000 and puts it at number 4 most expensive suburb. Okay, we're moving down the list. Number 3, Prairie Village. Prairie Village is a beautiful neighborhood. The median home price comes in at $685. So now we're starting to get into the really more expensive, neighborhoods and suburbs. Price appreciation last year in Prairie Village, it increased 8%. For the last 5 years, 32% increase, right? Huge increase there in Prairie Village. Some of the top subdivisions, you got Corinth Downs, you got Belinda Hills, as well as Meadow Lake over there. Some of the great things about Prairie Village is because you're not necessarily going to see a lot of new construction down there, right? You got a lot of homes that are getting renovated for even, higher resale value, but there's always a consistent demand for Prairie Village homes. You've got the Prairie Village shops down there. You've got Harmon Park, Meadowbrook Park down there. And then what's great about Prairie Village is that you're very close to the Country Club Plaza in downtown. Okay, so you've got these very beautiful homes there. I tell people, we'll find a home, renovate it, and of course, it gives them even more higher resale value. So Prairie Village comes in at number 3, $685,000. Our number 2 most expensive suburb is Leawood, Kansas. Leawood comes in at median home price $750,000. Now, here's what's awesome about Leawood. Price appreciation last year, 12% increase. The last 5 years, 40% increase. Leawood is one of our newer suburbs in terms of in the Kansas City area. Some of the top subdivisions, you've got Hallbrook, Highlands Ranch, Mission Farms, beautiful neighborhoods, right? $750,000 median home price. Some of the top attractions is that you've got Town Center Plaza, Park Place, right? They're right next to each other. You'll see some of our videos on there. Definitely go find out. You can look those up on our channel for Leawood. The Ironwoods Park, the Leawood City Park. One of my favorite restaurants right there in Park Place is Raw Sushi. Also, you'll find out there's just a lot going on in Leawood because where it's located, it's really runs north and south, and it goes right against the border of the Missouri-Kansas state line. But then you're so close to that 435 loop that can take you literally everywhere, right? One of the things though about Leawood and why you've got a lot of higher end homes there into the millions of dollars, which drives that price up to $750 for the median home price. You also have one of the top rated schools, which is Blue Valley School District. No doubt about it. It is consistently ranked one of the top schools, not only Kansas City, but in the entire country. Leawood, Kansas comes in at number 2 at $750,000. All right, there can only be one number 1, the most expensive suburb in all of Kansas City, and that is Mission Hills, Kansas. The median home price for Mission Hills is $1.5 million. That's just of November of 2024. So you've got $1.5 million, and the reason why what's happening in Mission Hills is that last year, 15% increase, in price appreciation. The last 5 years, 50% increase. Now, some of your top subdivisions, you've got Old Mission Hills, Verona Columns, Indian Hills, and then of course, because you're looking at the most expensive suburb, you've got some country clubs, Mission Hills Country Club, Kansas City Country Club, Indian Hills Country Club, because with that kind of lifestyle and those kind of homes, people love those type of amenities. Not a lot of new construction down here, guys. Very mature neighborhoods, some historical homes. But, like I said, median home price, $1.5 million. Some people will call it, older money is down there. But just know, beautiful homes down there. It's definitely estate type of homes. And now in terms of school district, you're going to have Shawnee Mission School District that feeds into Mission Hills. And it's great about Mission Hills is when you purchase a property or invest in Mission Hills, you get exclusivity as well as the timeless architectural appeal of many of those homes, all right? And so it's really, really beautiful homes there in Mission Hills. So Mission Hills is our most expensive suburb at $1.5 million in terms of the median home price. Now, folks, as we wrap up this video, let me know in the comments, out of these top 10, did you know which one would be the most expensive, suburb, Mission Hill, Kansas, or which one of those suburbs do you live in? And maybe leave a comment for someone else that you could share with them your experience in those suburbs. All right. So I hope this helped you out. These suburbs are really designed, this video is really designed to just kind of show you what's happening in the Kansas City suburbs. Of course, we have videos on all these, suburbs you can learn even more about. And if you have any questions, definitely reach out to us and we'd love to help you answer those questions. All right, that wraps up our countdown of the top 10 most expensive suburbs in the Kansas City area. From stunning neighborhoods and luxurious homes to vibrant communities and top-rated schools, these suburbs truly offer the best of Kansas City living. Imagine calling one of these incredible suburbs home, whether it's enjoying a stroll through historic downtown Parkville, or savoring the charm of Prairie Village, or exploring the scenic parks and trails in Overland Park. Each of these communities has something special to offer for anyone looking to live in style. And if you have any questions about any of these suburbs or the Kansas City area in general, don't hesitate to reach out to us. My wife, Nikki, and I and our team are here to help you make that move as smooth as possible. So whether you're relocating from across the country or just moving just a few miles away, be sure to check out our other videos where we dive deeper into each one of these suburbs. From neighborhood vlogs to market insights, we've got all the details you need to find your perfect home. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap that bell so you're always in the know about the Kansas City housing market. Remember, whether you're moving in 7 days or 7 months, we're here to help. All of our contact information is in the description box below. Give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email, or set up that one-on-one Zoom. Our wish for you is to make your buying or selling process seamless so you can focus on creating those memories for yourself and your family. We hope that you love living in Kansas City as much as we do. Thanks for watching this video, and until next time, we hope to see you around town.